Okay, guys, so we have got the last of our four roadblocks. So this one is secondary gain. And in many people, this is the hardest one to kind of see, and it is the hardest one to deal with. But very often, I like to call it the wolf in sheep's clothing. So, secondary gain is any advantage that occurs secondary to staying overweight or unhealthy. And I know this might sound a little bit crazy, but I'll try and use two examples to explain it. And then I suppose it's up to you to reflect and see, is this happening? And very often, if this is happening, what I suppose the first thing is to notice that it's happening. And then the second thing is to try and put some actions in place to reduce it or stop it. So, the two examples that I see is this. So the first one, let's say we take this situation on the left. So very often what happens to people, they start going to a gym, they want to lose weight, they want to feel a little bit better, get fitter, get healthier. And, the first few weeks, everything is going great. And then what will happen is their partner, friends, family members might start saying things to them like, why do you want to lose all this weight? You've already lost weight. What are you doing this for? And start kind of putting a bit of a guilt trip on them. And then the person starts to feel guilty about going to the gym. They start to feel guilty about taking time and spending money. And as a result, they kind of fall off the bandwagon. All right. So, it's that maybe a partner's getting a bit clingy, or a partner's like, in some way, shape, or form, they feel like their nose is being put out of joint because one person in the relationship is moving forward. And I suppose very often they feel like, listen, this person doesn't need me anymore. All right. It's really stems from insecurity of some way, shape, or form. Sometimes this will happen a lot. You'll be in work and you're eating, your, let's say, healthy food, and then your friends in work will be like, listen, why are you eating that salad and chicken? Or why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And they'll start trying to push food towards you or make you feel guilty again because you're eating healthily. And very often it's a kind of one up, one down. So they feel bad because you're kind of showing them up in some way, shape, or form. They're sitting there eating a packet of potato and you're there having an apple. So they feel guilty or bad. And as a result, they try and drag you down with them. All right, so that's one example. Another example that I've seen, once I worked with a woman, okay, and her husband liked to cook dinner, okay? So in the process of cooking this dinner, he would add in a lot of creams and a lot of butters. And basically, the food that he was cooking wasn't the best options for this particular lady looking to try and lose weight. But because she felt guilty, he spent this time and energy cooking the food, she ate it. And as a result, she stayed put. She wasn't able to lose as much weight, okay? She wasn't successful on her weight loss journey because she was eating those foods. And maybe it comes to the weekend, you're having a glass of wine and a takeaway, and all these things together. She didn't really want to eat the food. She didn't really want to have the wine or the takeaways, but she felt like she was letting her partner down if she didn't have them. And as a result, she stayed put in terms of her weight loss. So it's something to think about for you guys. It's very often a difficult one to see it happening because it's kind of like this whole expression, you can't read the label inside a jar. So you need sometimes to step back from a situation, speak to a coach maybe, step back and look at it from a 40,000 foot view, and then we can start to pinpoint these things. So guys, any questions on this, hit me up and let me know. Peace.